will first introduce both of these guys, Nick and Benjamin Becker. This is ICL to a T. I mean, the Institute for Civic Leadership, how you represent character and service leadership and really encapsulating it. Tennis is a sport, but it signifies so much of life.
But yeah, as a leader, it's not easy. You got to make tough decisions. Sometimes you can be unpopular because maybe you have to talk in a kind of a certain tone to guys. But you always obviously have the best interest of the team in there, and it's a fun position to have, but not an easy one. But Nick obviously did great. Listen, I mean, in the recruiting process, what we're trying to do is obviously we look at potential. We don't look at results as of that time. We don't look at, or we look at a whole package, and most of it is potential. How can we, where can we get the guy in a couple of years if he's not ready at the time? And that's something that we definitely look at, and we're trying to. We obviously have confidence in our ability to develop players.
Yeah, it's tough it's definitely hard. It's hard to balance all three, and it's hard to do all three super, super well. There were times where you want to go out with friends and you can't. Like, you just can't if you want to do the job well. And there are times where it's hard to do school on the road. Like, even if you have time at the end of like a day when you're in a hotel, you've had like a huge day, or you competed, and it's tough to get yourself going to the point to do school. All of a sudden you have all these guys that maybe you've been playing against in junior tennis, and now you're kind of have a shared goal under kind of the college format and stuff, and that completely changes the dynamic of the sport. So that's a huge change between juniors and college tennis is how that dynamic works. You're actually on court cheering for somebody else who's playing next to you, and really invested in what the courts next to you are doing. Whereas in junior tennis, you're completely focused on that one court.